War II, there was a big housing shortage in the United States. Returning GIs were starting families and needed homes, but the construction industry had yet to catch up with demand. The time was right for innovative solutions. Many people stepped up, including John Intenza, editor of Arts and Architecture magazine. From the late 1940s to the early 60s, Intenza and his magazine sponsored a program of engaging prominent architects to design modern homes that could be easily reproduced at affordable prices. The program, known as the Case Study Houses, produced 36 designs, 25 of which were built as demonstration houses open to the public. I'm Michael Knorr with Architecture Minute. Let's take a look at a few examples of the Case Study Houses, almost all of which were built in the Los Angeles area. Case study number 22, known as the Stall House, was designed by Pierre Koenig. This became one of the most iconic houses of mid-century modern architecture. Architecture photographer Julius Schulman captured the romance and drama of this house in a widely published series of black and white photographs. In Schulman's photos, the house seemingly floats above the city lights of LA with mid-century optimism and the promise of a bright future. Case study number 22 exhibits all the features typical of case study houses: floor-to-ceiling glass, flat roof, structural steel framing, and an open floor plan. Another well-publicized project was case study number 8, the Charles and Ray Eames home. Charles and his wife Ray were a powerhouse design couple, working in the fields of industrial design, graphic design, film, fine art, and, of course, architecture. The famous Eames chair is one example of their productive careers. Case Study 8 was a collaboration between Charles Eames and Eero Saarinen. They also designed an adjacent house in Pacific Palisades for John Intenza, sponsor of the case study program. Both homes, fortunately, survived the devastating Pacific Palisades fire of 2025. Case Study 8 features double-height spaces and a rich interplay between structure and color. Of course, there were faults with certain aspects of the case study houses. Case Study 21, another Pierre Koenig design, can serve as an example. First, the choice of steel framing made sense when steel was relatively cheap. But the lumber industry rebounded after World War II, and wood framing has remained more economical in the United States ever since. Second, thin walls and extensive use of glass were suited to the Mediterranean climate of Los Angeles, but were unsuitable for cooler climes. The case study program initially aimed for easily reproducible and affordable housing. It fell short of those goals, but it did establish an ongoing dialogue between architects and consumers of architecture about what it means to be living in the modern world. To some degree, that has also been the mission of this YouTube channel. For a detailed look at the case study program and LA architecture, I highly recommend the books by architectural historian Esther McCoy.